Hi, welcome to Subway. How may I take your order? How's it going, everyone? DanF&S here, and today I am back with another Minecraft mod showcase, and today we are going to be showcasing the Subway mod. Now, this is actually not a new mod. It was released for Minecraft 1.4 or something like that, and just yesterday was updated to 1.8. So look at how cool that is. Oh my goodness, you can add in Subway into your world. So let's dive right into the meat of it, which is going to be the footlongs and the 6-inch subs. So basically, how you make your footlongs are you going to start out with a raw beef, raw chicken, raw fish, raw pork, and zombie flesh. So you're going to start out with a raw sub, and you're going to need to make it not raw. So what you're going to want to do for that is we'll take this here. We'll just look at the crafting recipe. So for this one, since it is the raw beef, it's 2 bread on the top, 2 bread on the bottom, and 2 raw beef in the middle. So it's basically the same for all of these, just with their respective meats. And then for these is simply half of that. So if you're not as hungry, you might want to munch on one of those. So I think if we give ourselves a furnace, let's get one of these. Furnace, please. There we go. And then I think we're going to need some coal. Let's take that. And I think, if I know this mod correctly, if we do that, there we go. So we're going to be able to smelt this. Do it. Smelt. And what you're going to be able to do is actually add condiments. They're not really condiments, but things like tomatoes and stuff like that. So now we have a toasted steak footlong, which is going to restore more health. So with this toasted steak footlong, you can add on lettuce, cheese, and tomato. I know the lettuce kind of looks like dye, but you know, what can you do? We have footlongs. So let's get a crafting table up in here. Take that right here. Let's plop this down over here. We don't need the furnace anymore. And let's see if I remember how to do this. So let's go into our crafting recipes. Let's go for a steak. And as you can see, they have different things. So the L stands for lettuce, the T for tomato, and the cheese, or the C for cheese. So if you want to make the lettuce and tomato, because I like both of those, let's look at the recipe. Stop it. Stop it. What have I done? There we go. So let's type in steak. Let's look at the recipe. Recipe, please. Recipe. There we go. So we're going to need a lettuce on there and a tomato right there. So let's take our steak. No, we don't want that. Take this steak, and I think it was a lettuce right here and a tomato right there. There we go. Look at that. So now we have ourselves a toasted steak footlong with lettuce and tomato. And look at how cool these things look. You can see the lettuce and tomato. That is awesome. I think this is super cool. Oh, and then the other thing I forgot to mention is, let's plop that right back in there. So you guys kind of get the idea. If you wanted cheese, you'd add cheese in the top right next to it, and you kind of just surround it. You'll be able to find out the crafting recipes pretty easy. But if you really want to make a Subway, you're going to need the sub bar and the trash can. So to craft the sub bar, you're going to need, oh my gosh, no. Let's go to sub bar. Actually, no, let's go over here. Let's see, can I get the sub bar recipe, please? There we go. So 3 glass panes, 2 wood, I guess it does need to be spruce wood, and then 2 blocks of iron right in the middle, and that will give you 1 sub bar. So if we take this back, let's just check out the trash can. Right here, 2 spruce wood and 1 block of iron in the middle. So if we take these back, you can simply place them down however you want. So they will face outwards from wherever you place them out. So I was facing that way, it'll place like that. But if I'm facing this way, it'll place like that. And same with the trash cans. These are going to be kind of hard to angle out. You're going to need to like face like that. Ooh, that's wrong. You see, you're going to have to kind of mess with it. And there we go. So I'm not exactly sure. How does the trash can work? Let's try. It might just be for like aesthetic things, because that's what the other one is. Can we throw anything in it? Oh, geez. Look at how gigantic that is. I'm holding a trash can. It's like taking over me. But anyway, that is pretty much how you're going to make your sub bars and your trash cans. Pretty important things if you're running a restaurant. So we have 2 more chests to look at. The first are the drinks. So you're not going to be able to run a successful restaurant without some Coke and some Sprite. So how you're going to want to do this is you are going to want to check out the recipe right here. So this Pepsi has a empty cup, a water bucket, and an ink set. And to craft the empty cup, it's kind of odd. You need paper around the outside, but that'll give you 3. So that is pretty good. So for the Pepsi, you're going to need an ink sac. For the Coke, you're going to need rose red. Don't know why. For the Fanta, orange dye. For the Fanta grape, purple dye. So you get the idea. And then for the apple, it's, how many paper is that? 7 paper, thing of water, and an apple on top. So that's pretty much how you're going to be able to do your drinks. They actually don't really do anything right now. They're kind of just like aesthetic. And why does it always rain? Let's try and clear this up right here. So yeah, right now the drinks don't actually do anything. They're kind of just aesthetic. But look at that. It has a C for Coke. I think that is super cool. So let's plot these in here, make it all messy, and let's look at the final things we have, which are going to be salads and desserts. The 3 best things. No, that's 2. Wow. The maths are not very good right now, so we're going to need this furnace back. Don't really know why I deleted it. No. What are you doing, game? Game, don't do this to me. There we go. So let's plop down our furnace right here and plop in some coal. And the first thing we have is uncooked pizza. So to do this, 3 cheese, 3 tomato, 2 wheat, and the egg right there. And that'll give you 1 uncooked pizza. And if you plop this in the furnace, you get the idea. It'll give you a cooked cheese pizza. So as of now, you can't really add anything to it, you know, you can't like add tomato or anything like that, but that's super cool. You can have pizza in Minecraft. Doesn't get better than that. So let's look at the desserts. We'll look at that before the salad because nobody really likes salad. So the apple pie is the first one. 3 sugar on the top, 3 apples on the bottom, 2 wheat in the 2 corners, and an egg in the middle, kind of like the pizza recipe. And then for the white chocolate chip cookies, you're going to need white chocolate chips surrounding a cookie, and to make white chocolate chips, you're going to need cocoa surrounded by white sugar, which kind of makes sense. That'll give you 2 chocolate chips, and you will have yourselves a white chocolate chip cookie. And let's look at the final 3 things. So we have right here a salad with no dressing, a salad with ranch dressing, and some ranch dressing. Oh my gosh, just butchering the words right there. Anyway, you get the point. You're going to need a bowl, a tomato, and some lettuce. That will give you your uncooked salad. Then to add ranch, you're simply going to add ranch. And to make the ranch, you're going to need 5 glass panes, as like this, no glass in the corners, an egg in the middle, and a milk on the bottom. That'll give you 8. So that's a lot of ranch dressing. Like, you're going to need to drink, or not drink, I guess, eat a lot of that. And look at that. We have literally been showcasing this mod for an entire day. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to do it for this mod. If you enjoy Subway and mod showcases, please leave a big fat thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video. See ya!